Dear viewers, Drishti IAS welcomes you to the new series of Simplified. Today's topic of discussion is inflation and business cycle. How is inflation measured in India? Factors affecting inflation and measures to control inflation. Now let's understand how is inflation measured in India. In India, inflation is primarily measured by two main indices, WPI, that is Wholesale Price Index, and CPI, that is Consumer Price Index, which measure wholesale and retail level price changes respectively. In India, the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, that is MOSPI, compiles the Consumer Price Index or CPI. Office of the Economic Advisor, that is OEA, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, releases the Wholesale Price Indices. Now let's discuss about the factors affecting inflation. First is demand-based factor. Demand-side inflation is caused by high demand and low production or supply of multiple commodities, creating a demand-supply gap which leads to a hike in prices due to increase in consumption. This is also caused by government spending or deficit financing by the government. When the government spends more freely, prices go up. Due to the fiscal stimulus, increasing borrowing, depreciation of rupee, and low unemployment rate. Next is cost-based factor. Cost pull inflation is caused by shortage of factors of production like labor, land, capital, etc. and also due to artificial scarcity created due to hoarding. Now lastly, let's discuss about the measures to control inflation. First is monetary measures. The money supply in an economy is controlled by central banks. Wherever there is a threat of inflation, the central bank intervenes to control the money supply to limit inflation. The mechanism through which the central banks control inflation depends on the interest rate. Interest rate and money supply moves in opposite directions. As money supply is increased, the interest has the tendency to fall and vice versa. Next are fiscal measures. Another one of the measures to check inflation are the fiscal measures that the government takes. There are two main components of these fiscal measures to control inflation. One is the reduction of private spending, which increases government revenue, and the other is the reduction in government spending or expenditure. Next is trade cycle. It is composed of concerted cyclical upswings and downswings in the broad measures of economic activity, which are output, employment, income and sales. In simple words, it is a cycle created by the expansionary and recessionary phases clubbed together. It is characterized by 6 phases or stages in which economics alternate: peak or prosperity, lethargy or slowdown, depression or recession, trough, recovery and boom. So that's all for today. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.